So open your petia, listen to Holy Hills Radio. So open your petia, listen to Holy Hills Radio. The number one station in the world. The number one station in the world. So open your petia, listen to Holy Hills Radio. So open your petia.
Radio station. My name is Elder Best Montgomery Sumwara here in the midst. What a great day to be alive. The program is Echoes of Grace, streaming live from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. I'm so excited. Well, tonight I have one of my favorite women right here with me. Before we go into that, I have motivation for the week, so please join us. Take your Bibles. Mr. Zepinto is the man controlling the machine for us. Of course, the CEO, the owner of Holy Hills Radio. Mr. Chris Aduteria is the producer of this wonderful program, Echoes of Grace. Thank you very much for allowing us into your various homes. Thank you so very much. We are most appreciative. What a wonderful God who cares so much about us. We are not better than those who are dead, but by His mercies, by His kindness. Tonight, I just want to share with you the power of words. The Bible says in the beginning, God said, let there be. And there was. He said, let there be light. There was nothing called light at that time. And from nowhere came light. The Bible says we were created in the image of God. What a power that we have in our mouths. Whatever you continue to confess with your mouth, once you're a child of God, it's going to come to pass one day. If you are somebody who believes that you have bad luck on your side, bad luck will follow you. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So think positive thoughts and also confess positive things. And even though it might tarry, it's going to come to pass. When God said, let there be light, the Bible did not indicate how long it took, but then it came to pass. This week, I want you to confess positive things about your life. The things that are not, God calls them as if they are. People have told me how when they were young, they said some positive things, and those things came to pass. My mom tells me how she continually said that she was going to give birth to 2 boys. Way when she was just a little kid. And those boys are going to be in the house of God. You see, whatever you say, there are forces, there are powers that control whatever you say. One guy was saying that for me, whatever I do doesn't work. And truly, he recounted so many things to me where, it nearly worked. Some way, somehow, it didn't work. He said, let there be, and there was. Ephesians 3 verse 20 says he's able to do. He said, whatever we ask or we think, he's able to do exceeding abundantly more than we ask. That's even, I don't know what you've been thinking about. I don't know what has been predominating your mind. And I want you to think positive things. Even though the situation looks bleak, it looks like you are already down. Just confess that you're going to come up. Let the weak say, I am strong. And let the sick say, I am healed. You have some good things in you. You are going to make it. You are going to come out of whatever situation in which you are. I want you to know that God is on your side. And the Bible says that if God be on our side, who can be against us? He who did not spare his only son. He had only one son and he gave him up for us. What else won't he give to you? Sometimes he will take you through some tests, but definitely it's going to show up. John chapter 6 verse 6 says, he himself knew what to do. He come come to some situations in your life that you don't know what to do, but He Himself knows what to do. I'm not going to take too much of Michelle's time. Tonight we have one of my favorite women. The day he was born, the day he was being named, I was there. When he was a baby, I saw him. I saw her. I saw her when she was being named. Now she's a big woman. Give me your full name again.
My full name is Michelle Birago Akomea.
That is it. Okay, welcome to Holy Health.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you so very much for coming. I know we took a little bit of your time. Have you forgiven us?
Yep, I have forgiven you.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. My name is Michelle Birago Akomea. I'm 17 years old. I'm the last born, baby last.
Baby last, wow.
Of 8 children.
Oh, okay.
I was born here in Columbus, Ohio. I am a senior in high school.
Okay.
I'm graduating next year, 2019, in May. So yeah.
Wow. So you're getting ready to graduate, and how are you getting ready to graduate? Can you tell us a little bit about?
Just preparing, just studying, making sure my grades are good, great grades.
So far, how is it going?
It's going great. It's going great. I have a 3.4 GPA. I think that's
wow.
good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your family? Your family is a wonderful. Your dad is my friend, my very good friend. Tell me a little bit about your family.
My family, I love my family.
Okay.
There's a lot of them, but I love them. Sometimes they can be a little bit, annoying, but I love them. They're great. They're great people.
How about Michelle? Is she also annoying?
This Joycelyn?
Joycelyn.
Yeah, she's annoying, but she's a great help. She's one of my, I can say, mentors. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But sometimes she's annoying, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, let's find out. What do you do on your free time when you are free?
In my free time, I find myself singing most of the time. Singing, dancing, Yeah. I sing a lot. Singing is that's what I go to when I'm feeling down, I'm happy. It's music.
What kind of music?
Gospel music, of course. I mean... yeah, gospel music. I went from, listening to, I'm not gonna lie, I went from listening to like worldly music, and then I finally found myself. I found God, and like gospel music. It just gives me a different feel.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't, worldly music gives me some type of. It's not even like a feel, but like. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a different feel.
But gospel music draws you closer to God.
Yeah.
It gives you some fulfillment and happiness.
Yep.
Wow. And you are part of Trumpet of Christ, right?
Trumpet of Christ, yeah.
How has it had an influence on you? What can you say about it?
Trumpet of Christ. Well, let me start from before Trumpet of Christ.
Uh-huh.
So I grew up always singing, but I didn't know I had that, I had that gift in me. I didn't know that, like, I was, like, a great singer until... Mabel, shout out to Mabel. She really helped me to like grow my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's like she was my first building block. So like I don't know. Thank you, Mabel. Like I don't know. Like
she was an inspiration to you.
Yeah, an inspiration. She always used to come to my house and sing with us, and yeah, I truly found that like start of like my ministry. And then I went to TLC. TLC opened me up more.
What is TLC?
TLC, Trumpet of Christ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, TLC.
Hey.
Yeah, TLC really opened me up more. And yeah, like everyone around, they're just encouraging you to like sing out and like, all that. So it really helped me a lot.
Oh, okay. And then Voices of Glory.
Voices of Glory. The best choir out there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Voices of Glory, it really opened my eyes. It really opened my eyes to a lot. As soon as when I went into Voices of Glory, it was just like, I don't even know, like, It was like Voices of Glory.
You love Voices of Glory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
And it has had a lot of impact on you.
yeah,
right?
it had a lot. It has a lot of impact on me.
Okay. And what is your favorite Bible verse?
My favorite Bible verse is Joshua 1 verse 9.
By the way, Pastor Nana, your boy is watching you. So.
Hi, Pastor.
Okay. Yeah. So give me your favorite Bible verse.
Yeah, Joshua 1 verse 9. It is, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. And why is it your favorite? What makes it so special?
That verse is really special to me because, knowing myself, I used to be like a very fearful person, Everywhere I went, I was like, oh, I don't want to go there. I'm scared. But every time I read that verse, like, it encourages me to, like, just keep going. God is with me wherever I go.
Wow. So anything you go through, you know God is on your side.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. We are going to talk about social media. First of all, let's find out how beneficial is social media. Are you on Facebook?
I am not on Facebook.
Have you ever been on Facebook?
Yeah, I have.
Why did you leave Facebook?
It just wasn't for me. Like, I feel like the young ones have just moved from Facebook onto different apps.
Because most of the adults are coming there, so you guys want to have your own thing.
I mean,
you want to have your secret on the other side.
It's not secrets, but it's just
okay.
We're just two different type of people, so it wouldn't really.
But
match.
I can say that one of the reasons why you guys are leaving is that most of the adults are coming there. All the old people are coming there, and you don't want us to see your stuff.
No, we just want to give them their app. Just do what you want to do.
So you want us to take it?
Yeah, just take it. We don't want it anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
So now you're on what? Instagram?
Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, what are some of the benefits of social media?
Benefits of social media. It's a great way to communicate with people around you. You don't always get that chance to, go personally, physically, see somebody that you wanted to talk to or whatever. But it's a great way of communication and getting to know people and keeping in touch with people. So yeah.
So that is one of the benefits.
Yeah.
What about in terms of our development of our spiritual life? Do you think social media is really helping?
Yes. As for me, for social media helps a lot because I sing on my on Instagram. I sing a lot on my Instagram, and then I know it's helping people through whatever situation they're going through. I feel like it's helping them. I feel like my voice has given me that outlet to just help people just heal and move mountains. So yeah.
Comparing Facebook to Instagram, what are some of the advantages that you have when you go on Instagram? Because I want to come and join you over there. When I come there, you're going to leave.
No, I'm not going to leave. Okay. Well, I feel like Instagram and Facebook, they're two different apps. But
Instagram is more or less just pictures, right?
Yeah, it's more pictures and videos, whereas Facebook is I don't know, it's a chat, and I don't know, I don't go on Facebook anymore.
Okay, so you don't go there at all. You don't know what goes on.
I don't remember the last time I've been on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Jocelyn on Facebook? I know Jocelyn influences you a lot.
Yeah, she does.
Positively or negatively?
Either way. Either way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, is she on Facebook?
She is not.
Okay, so that may be why he left Facebook.
I mean...
okay, that's cool. I mean, it's okay. I understand. So let me find out. Is it a good idea for people to find friends? I mean, choosing friends can be very, very dicey. Is it a good idea for someone to find friends on Facebook?
On Facebook or any social media?
Any social media. Let me put it that way.
Okay, well, as for me, I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's safe. You never really know somebody until you physically meet them. Someone can type any way they want. Someone could use their Twitter fingers, whatever. But when you really fully meet them in person, they could be a whole nother person. So I don't think it's really a good idea to to meet friends on social media because they may act different under the phone, and then when you really meet them, they're like a whole nother person.
So you wouldn't advise the youth to find friends on social media?
I mean, if you like, if they go to your church, if you know them a little bit, like, I don't find really any problem with that. But like, if you don't really know the person and you're just talking to them online, you don't really know who that person is. So, yeah.
How many friends do you have?
I don't really. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you have friends?
I have friends, but some closer than others.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have. I feel like my friends, like what I've started with, has definitely decreased based on like just how I'm growing up. I'm growing up and I'm seeing things. I'm seeing how people are moving. Yeah. So sometimes I just take myself out of the situation where I see it's not good for me. So I take myself out of that situation and I focus more on like the friends that'll encourage me and help me and uplift me rather than the friends that would just bring me down and talk down on me. So yeah.
How do you choose your friends? What are some of the things you look out for when you are choosing your friends?
When choosing my friends, I look for like. Well, I'm a very observant person, so I just see I just nitpick on like what people do and how they say things, but I look for people that are kind of like me, like God-fearing. Most of them are God-fearing and just like helpful and just happy all the time. I don't like to surround myself with negative people, and I feel like it just takes a toll on my emotions and it brings me down, and I don't like it. I don't like negativity. I try to stay away from that as much as possible.
So that is what guides you when you are making choices when it comes to friends.
Yeah.
Who's your best friend?
I don't know if I really have a best friend, but I'm closest to my sister. So I don't know if you could. I really call her my best friend, but she's the one I'm closest to.
And that is who you listen to
most of the
more
time,
than anybody else. And she's giving you bad advice.
Well, I don't go with her bad advice. Sometimes I know myself and I know not to do
good advice.
Sometimes.
Does she always give you good advice?
Most of the time. I'm not going to say always because sometimes she's cuckoo, but I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever made a friend on Facebook before?
Made a friend? I think so. Probably when I was younger, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you wouldn't advise anybody to make friends on social media?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like when you're there in person in the moment, then that's when you can make that friend, but not on social media. I don't think it's a good idea because you never really know that person.
But why is it that the youth love social media so much? Now people are not even learning. People are getting into relationship. People are messing themselves up. Why is it that the youth like social media so much?
I don't know. Like the youth, I feel like we go towards social media more because we have the fear of missing out. The FMO or I don't know, FMO, the fear of missing out. Like we have that fear of like, oh, this is going on. Oh, I missed that or something like that. Like I don't know. It's the fear of missing out.
Listen, what brings out that idea of missing out? I mean, what happens?
Like, let's say
you want to be accepted.
Kinda. That's really just what it is. Like, I know some people that are probably not on social media and they're just like they feel like they're just in this enclosed place and they don't know what's going on with the world and they feel alone and it's just crazy.
Did you watch my interview with your sister?
Yeah, I did.
What did you take from her?
I mean,
you don't remember?
Kinda.
You remember a little bit?
Like the topic. It's not really.
The youth. I mean, we talked about so many things that the youth go through. Okay. How about Michelle Champion?
Yeah, I watched hers.
What did you take from Michelle?
To always just like, basically, you really have to just.
I mean, she talked about the need for the youth to open up to parents,
Yeah.
to tell them as everything that they go through. Sometimes there are youth that are suicidal, a whole lot of stuff goes through their mind. Do you think the youth should really open up with regards to everything? Tell their parents, do you think so? Be honest, do you, okay,
Yeah.
let me put it this way. Do you always open up to Akomea?
I don't. I feel like I love my dad. Like, it's some things that I tell him, and there's some things that I know.
You don't want him to know.
Like, it's not that I don't want him to know, but it's probably his reaction to it that'll probably be a little But I mean, I tell him what he needs to know.
What he needs to know.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, from my perspective.
And then there are things that you don't need him to know.
Yeah.
So when you're going through emotional stuff, and every youth, especially ladies, girls, they go through all sort of emotional stuff. Who do you open up to? You don't tell your dad. God is watching you right now. Yeah. How do you handle pressure?
How do I handle? I just cry. I cry in my.
You love to cry.
I cry a lot.
Cry, baby.
Yes, I cry a lot, but I also pray, and I talk to my sister. I learned to go to God first, to like talk to him and like just say everything, let everything out. But yeah, and then I also go to my sister. My right hand, my go-to.
Really?
Yep.
So normally, is she able to give you the right pieces of advice when you're going through stuff?
Yeah, she's really good at talking to people. Like, when you're in like this state, this situation, and you just don't know how to like react to it, she'll always be there to like help you. So I like that about her.
Wow. For those who are joining us, we are talking to our wonderful lady here, Birago Akomea, and we are talking about social media and other things that the youth go through. And I know most of the youth are going through stuff, especially relationship. Do you think parents should talk to the youth about sex and relationship?
I think they should. Yes, I think they should, because if you don't talk to your children about those things, they're gonna find out from somebody else, and then they're gonna find out the wrong way. They're gonna find out from people that, oh, you can do this at this age and do this at that age, but if it's coming from your parents, they're gonna tell you the right things and when to do this and when to do that. So,
are you able to ask questions to your parents when you find certain things curious that you want to know?
Yes, I think.
Are you sure?
Well, some things I can, but some things I just ask my own stuff. Like, yeah, but I don't.
Or you ask your sister?
I actually ask her most of the time. But,
okay.
Yeah.
But you think, okay, let me find out. Being born here, you were born in Columbus, Ohio. Being born here and living with immigrant parents, I know it can be a little bit challenging because you learn different things at school. You come home. I mean, how are you able to cope with it?
Well, I feel like there's really just that generational gap between us and our parents.
Okay.
Like, they have a whole different way of thinking than us. Like, I don't know, an example.
They will compare everything to Ghana.
Yeah, they compare a lot of stuff to Ghana. Like, oh, in Ghana, I didn't do this, so don't do that. It's
lucky.
like, yeah, it's stuff like
lucky.
that.
You have 10 shoes. In Ghana, I had only one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what are some of the other challenges also? Because I know this, when I was a youth leader, I came across this kind of stuff over and over where the youth were always in conflict with their parents. And I know where it was coming from. The fact that this one is coming from a different background. You were also born here. You've never been to Ghana, right?
No, I haven't.
But you've heard a lot. What do you know about Ghana?
Ghana,
what is the capital of Ghana?
Accra. Okay. Good.
Correct for $5.
Huh?
I said that is correct. I'm going to give you $5 for
okay.
that. What else do you know?
About Ghana, it's just from what I have like learned from like people around me, I feel like it's a more harsh part. It's more like aggressive than here. Like we're more laid back here in America, where like your parents, well, I don't know how to word it.
I mean, it's difficult living in Ghana, basically.
Yeah, it's
That's what
more
you are saying.
difficult living in Ghana. That's what I know.
Okay. Where do you come from in Ghana?
Ghana, Accra.
You,
No, I don't talk to my parents.
you come from
about
Accra. Ah? You don't know where you come from? Okay, I'm going to find out. I'm going to put your dad on the line. Is it okay? He's on the line right now. I'm going to bring him on the line.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with me bringing him on the line?
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
before I can see you don't want him to come on the line because I could just bring him on the line right now and then he's going to tell us a lot of stuff about you. Okay, what are the things that make you happy? I mean, your happiest moments.
Happiest moment is music.
Music.
Like, yes, like songs. I feel like that's what gets me. Like, even singing in the choir just brings like joy because it just puts me in. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
But like music it takes a really.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
it has
know
an
how to
impact on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to sing before you go today?
Um.
Yeah. I mean, because you love to sing.
I guess. Okay.
Okay. So before you leave, you're going to give us one song. If you don't mind, if you would like your sister to join you too.
Sure. She can definitely join me.
Okay, that will be fine. I know some of the youth are going on social media to go and find boyfriends and stuff. What kind of advice would you give to them?
Don't do it. Don't.
Why?
Like I said before, like anything over social media, relationships, friendships, I feel like it's just all fake and it's all for show. When you're there and in the moment and like the person is like there talking to you, you know how that person is. You know how like they react to things. So, but like when you're on social media, you don't really like see how this person is. Like
you don't really know the person.
You don't know the person like that.
And everybody is like faking.
Yeah, it's almost a facade.
Yeah.
Like it's just fake.
So
it's like
you're going to go
acting.
into it and then later on you're going to regret.
You're gonna regret it.
You know anybody who went into a relationship through social media? You know, but you don't want to say it. Okay, that's cool. You want to protect your friends. I mean, that is quite okay. How can we use social media to promote God's work?
To promote God's work, yeah. I feel like social media, it really, really helps spreading God's work. Like, you can really do anything. Like, for me, like I said before, on my Instagram, I sing. So, like, that already is promoting God's work. Or, like, if there's, like, an event coming, you're just advertising for that. I feel like it helps a lot. Okay,
so you think the church can use social media to promote God's work?
Yeah.
Okay. And how can we, as a church, since the youth are already into social media, how can we use social media to help the youth? I mean, suggestion. We are open to suggestion. Before Jocelyn comes to join you, and then you will sing, and then CEO will please play the keyboard for us. So get ready with the song you are going to sing.
Okay, how can like the church?
Yeah, the church use social media to help the youth.
Yeah.
We think we can help by probably putting in some Bible verses, morning devotions, and stuff like that.
Morning devotions and like Bible verses. You know, when I'm on Instagram, I follow this this page called Trust God, and every time I go through it, it's just like encouraging. I feel like it's
helping you.
Yeah, it encourages people. Like, if the church would do that, I feel like when you put on, like, scriptures and stuff and quotes, I feel like it helps me. Personally, it helps me throughout the day. Yeah.
Wow. So, you think we should encourage it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jocelyn will be joining you in a few minutes. Okay, and general advice for the youth. Those who are watching you, your friends, your fans. You're a superstar now.
Advice for the youth. Yeah, just stay in school, be great. Don't look down upon yourself. Whatever the outside world has to say about you, just keep pushing, keep trusting God, because He got you. You know, whatever you feel like you're you're sad or mad, just always go to God. Always go. God is literally your key to everything. You cannot do anything without God.
That's right.
So just trust God and keep uplifting yourself. If no one uplifts you, uplift your own self, gas your own self, and be great.
Wow,
That's it.
wow. That's Michelle Birago Akomea.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a wonderful advice to the youth. So we should be careful about about social media.
Yeah.
And now we are not on Facebook because all the adults are coming on Facebook.
I think that's just what
yeah, and you want to keep your own secrets. You
that,
don't want anybody to know you.
That's not it. It's just that we don't click. Like we're
Okay,
two
so
different
if
people.
if I right now, me and your dad, we decide to come on Instagram, are you still going to be on Instagram?
I would, but it'd just be weird. It's
I mean,
just-
why weird?
I don't know. It's just weird. Like
That we are
your
on
dad
we
is
are,
on.
we are on Instagram.
Yeah. Just,
Okay,
it's
after here, I'm going to
weird
call
me.
him to join you on Instagram. Is that okay? Oh yeah, let me find out before we complete this program. Right after here, I'm going to call him. That I just want to suggest that he comes on Instagram. What do you think?
They
of
don't
that?
even know how to use it.
I'm going to teach you.
Like it's already a struggle for Africans to like learn how to. Well, some Africans to learn how to work the internet.
So basically, what you are saying is you don't have anything to hide on Instagram. So
No.
he can come. Okay.
My account is public, so everyone can see.
Oh, okay. So nothing to hide.
Nothing to
So
hide.
Edakomian can come on.
Yes.
Okay, so Edakomian,
If you
yeah,
must.
okay. You are being advised to join us on Instagram. Thank you very much. Miss Joycelyn, please. Join us. We are going to sing. Give us 2 songs. Amen. The Akomea sisters.
Thank you. What shall we sing?
Hi, everybody. I missed you all.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Worship. Give us worship. We want 3 songs.
Songs. We already been through this tree thing.
Oh yeah.
It's not good.
It's good. You don't want to be proud of your language.
Of course, we're proud, but
So you are from Brooklyn and you are from Columbus.
no,
Which one is better?
Queens.
Columbus.
I can't believe we just said that.
Oh yeah, Queens. Oh okay, yeah, Queen Joy, of course. Why am I making mistakes today? Oh, okay, so yeah, and then Columbus, Ohio.
Yep, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, that's
Yep.
good. You're going to see who is better between Columbus and Queens. Okay, so now let's go. Worship time.
What song should we sing in?
I mean, you can sing in this song, 2, just 2.
Sing anything. What will be left there?
Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, glorious God, we praise your name. We lay our crowns and worship you. Glorious God. Oh, glorious God, we praise your name. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, there's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. Sing, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. Oh, 'cause there's nobody like you, Lord. 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 There's nobody like you,
nobody like you, Lord.
Wow, wow, wow. That is Queen Joy and Michelle. The Akomea sisters. We have to let them come out with their album. Holy Hills have to sponsor this. You know we have a studio. Yeah, so we have to let you come out with your CD. It's going to be wonderful. So get ready. Next year that is going to be my project. So put some songs together and let's see how it goes. Next 2 weeks, Jocelyn will be the one in charge of today. I don't know what is going on. I can't yeah, so for next 2 weeks, Jocelyn will be the one who will be interviewing the youth. I'll be interviewing the adults. So whenever we have a youth to interview, I'll let Jocelyn do it. And then she's also going to be one of our MCs. And we want to thank Michelle Akomea for joining us tonight. It's been wonderful. We've been talking about social media and the effect on the youth, and also whether we should open up to parents and a whole lot of stuff. So until we come your way again, as Mr. Isaac Pinto, who's been controlling the machines for us, the CEO of Holy Hills Radio, Mr. Chris Aduteria is the producer of this wonderful show. My name is Elder Besmak Omeri Sogwan. That is next 2 weeks, November 24th, is Night of Gratitude. It's a day that we come together as a city to say thank you to God. Some cities are going through a whole lot of things. They're going through hurricanes and stuff. But for Columbus, Ohio, God has been good to us. We will not take it for granted. And also, November 17th, next week, we are going to Apostolic. I'm going to be the MC. It's an album launch. It's going to be something else. Join us. Mucho gracias, amigos.